Hello everyone. In this video we will be starting the practical. So now from this video onwards it will be full practical tutorial. I hope you have already watched the previous videos, the basic introduction, the various commands and the various data types in SQL. So first we are going to use the DDL command create. And we know that the create command is used for creating the database, isn't it? For creating the database or creating the table. But before creating the table, we should create the database. And the basic format or the general format for creating the database is that we have to type like create database and then give a database name. We have to give a name for a database. So here you can see I have specified in different color, isn't it? Create database. This is in green color and database in white color. So why it is? Because create, create is a keyword. So keyword generally means the words which have special meanings and which we cannot modify their meaning. That is, the create and database, when you write these commands, you have to write as such. You cannot change the spelling. Okay, then create, then give a space and then write database. It is also a keyword. Then after a space you can give name. So any name of your choice you can give for the database. And then after writing that command we have to give the semicolon. So here is an example. So when I want to create a database for a school by giving the name as school, then I can write like create database school semicolon. Remember guys, semicolon is very important, otherwise it will be an error. And please take care of the space. Okay. So let me show you this in the SQL command line. So here we have the SQL command line client. Let me increase the size of this. In the font is here, I can increase the size. I hope this is clear for you. Okay. Now here you can see this is our command line client. When you open this, it will be asking for the password. So we have to enter the password. Okay. Once you enter the password, you can start creating the database. So before that, I want to share a new thing. For example, when we want to see the database, while whatever the database you created, if you want to see how many database is there in your system, you can just type like show databases. When you write like this, it will show whatever the data is there. So here you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 database are there. And if I'm creating a database like sample or student, it will show like the database already exists. Create database student. If I create like this, it is showing me an error, isn't it? This error, you can see that cannot or can't create database student semicolon database exists. So the error is nothing but previously I have created this database student with the name student. So again I cannot create the same database, but I can work in that same database. So let us start with creating a new database. Okay, so I will write like create database. I think there is no school database, so let me write like school, and then semicolon. Now after writing the query, this is how you should write the query for creating the database. Okay, these commands are called queries. Create database school semicolon and press enter. You can see there is no any error. Query is okay. And now after creating the database, the next step is we have to create the tables. But before that, we have to write a query like use school. Whatever the name you have given, with that you have to write the command like use school. Okay. Now for example, today I created a database school and tomorrow I want to modify the tables in that school database. So should I create a new database? No, I don't have to create the new database, isn't it? That create database school command is not required. You can start with the use school. Okay, you can start with use school and do the later whatever the operations are there. So this is how you have to create the database, and I hope it is clear for you. In the next video we will study about how to create the tables. Okay, how to create a new table, we will see it with an example. Thank you.